Welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. I am the prepared Pixel Doctor.
I am Firestarter Fexic.
And I am Deadlock, who is lost.
What do you mean you're lost? Just go back to the second floor, go through all the stuff, and work your way up. I'm gonna save just in case, even though it really doesn't mean anything.
I'm on the 9th floor somewhere.
Alright, and I think Blastoise is my best lead, because he's probably gonna lead Pidgeotto or Arcanine. Probably Pidgeotto. Or Pidgeot.
There's a Voltorb on my way.
Alright, here we go. Against the rival. Let's hope his levels aren't too high.
I think they're like in the low 40s. That's my bet.
No, I think they're gonna be in the 30s. Oh. 37 Pidgeot.
Yeah, that I kind of I remember something
That's
like that.
a little daunting.
We can tackle it. We attacked a decent amount. Thankfully,
Wait, but why did I send in? This is the wrong Pokemon to send in.
Alright, so Pidgeot is down. There's gonna be 5 Pokemon too. Oh, alright, so he sent out his Venusaur second, and it's level 40.
Yeah, I remember there being like a 40 somewhere in there. So yeah, daunting a bit, just a bit.
Jim, this is your time. You are the Venusaur. Oh, Sleep Powder.
I'm also just wondering what the hell that guy is. What the hell Gary's doing here? Is he working with them for something?
I mean, why would he be?
I'm more just curious why he's in this building in the middle of an assault and just like throwing hands with me, not the guys who are causing trouble.
Maybe he's also having an assault on the building, and that he just figured you were working with them.
That or you both responded to the same assault. He happened to find you, and he's more of a dick than he is helpful.
There's a few options here.
None of them are good.
Thank God Grass is special, because Hypno is tanking these Razor Leafs in the Venusaur.
And I'm thankful that Sturdy does not work out with dozen future generations right now.
That's only one generation away, bud, so...
Yeah, but for now, it's to my advantage.
Is it? I thought it started working that way in Gen 5.
No, Gen 4 they fixed it, I think.
I honestly
now
don't know.
you made me unsure. Now you've made me unsure.
Looking it up!
I'm pretty sure it was Gen 4.
Feel free to put a graphic on when I actually come up with the answer, by the way. And yes, it is a Gen 5 change.
Really? That seems really late for that.
Yeah, because I remember the last time I went through Soul Silver, I had a Graveler, and I thought, oh, okay, cool, Sturdy, I'm good, and a Gloom killed it.
Yeah. Or Gyarados versus Gyarados, but I put Intimidate on him.
Sturdy is so bad without that effect.
Or not a Gloom, a fucking Weepin' Bell.
Weepin' Bell. Speaking of, is there any word on on it for Pokemon? Have we heard any news
Nothing.
on that?
I checked recently. I checked like the other day, and they haven't said anything yet. So, still, they said spring, so it'll be somewhat soon. That'll be our traditional. That's not gonna be Nuzlocke style. We're not gonna do Nuzlocke and that at the same time. So this might be in between, or that might be in between, or just after. We'll see when that happens. Whatever it is, if we have started a Nuzlocke and it comes out, we're gonna finish the Nuzlocke first. If a Nuzlocke hasn't started, we're gonna do that before anything else.
Sounds about right.
This Gyarados v Gyarados battle's not really going much in my favor.
Yeah. Nuzlocke's actually be a good into that, considering all its moves are special.
It has Dragon Rage. And
that's also special.
I also wanted the Gyarados v Gyarados.
Wait a minute, is that wait, Dragon Rage just the move or the...
Dragon Rage is the 40 damage.
Yeah, it locks at 40. It also, it used Thrash on me back in Pokemon Tower, so be mindful of that.
It did not use it on me. It used Leer, Bite, and...
Well, Snorlax is still a health tank also,
well, no,
so you're still taking Dragon Rage fine.
I'm telling you 3 of the moves it used, because I only saw 3. It used Leer, Bite, and Dragon Rage, so I don't know what its 4th move is.
Could be Thrash.
It could be Thrash. I would be mindful of that in the future.
Well, it's not a water move, apparently, because apparently it's not going to have one.
I mean, it doesn't learn one naturally until Hydro Pump, and that's in the 50s.
I mean, even if it did, why would it use it against another Gyarados? Speaking of, I just used Water Pulse on a Growlithe. Didn't kill it, but it confused it and it killed itself.
I love when that happens. The only thing better than that is digging underground for one Electrode that self-destructs, and then coming back up and killing a second Electrode.
Future Sight sucks in this game. It doesn't get... Its power is terrible here. But he's stacking Calm Minds, which is scary. I don't like that. His Alakazam is his weakest level, by the way. It's level 35.
Thought doesn't occur to me. What is flying going to be useful against, aside from Bruno?
It's going to be useful against my rival's Exeggutor. Lorelei. No, does Lorelei have an Exeggutor?
No, she's an Ice leader.
That's
with
right.
One exception.
I was confusing her with Will for a second.
Well, I was saying you might be confusing her with her Pokemon Stadium version, because I did that with Delot the other day. We were talking about that, where Agatha has a Venusaur in that version on her team.
But if you're talking like a bird flying type, it's also going to be useful for Agatha because they're half normal resist the stab ghost type moves.
I forgot that this guy gives you the
Ghost
Lapras.
isn't much of a problem in this game, especially when you have a Snorlax.
I got a Lapras.
I mean, Snorlax is going to do it too, but...
Just gonna name it Hope. That works.
I'm just thinking, it's like, well, there's the Exeggutor and nothing else that I can think of.
Flying offensively doesn't do much for us here.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with the Nidoking at that point.
Yeah. I mean, your Pidgeot strat of lowering attack is still not terrible, but...
It's not a bad one, but there's not many Pokemon I'm thinking of that would be useful against. Like, would it be useful against Arcanine, maybe, when it's not using stab fire moves? Gyarados later? Pidgeot, I guess, as well.
Does Arcanine get Extreme Speed in this version? I don't know when Extreme Speed was introduced.
It is in the third. The move does exist in third generation. I know this because that is one of Rayquaza's moves that it uses.
I knew it wasn't at least the fourth because I knew Lucario got it, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I remember from using Rayquaza and Emerald.
Oh my god. Alright. Beating the rival, I've healed up, I'm going...
How many floors are there in this building? 10?
11.
11. The last floor just has one grunt on it. And there's nothing else there, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's an item there.
Please don't have subs. Oh, you have Sonic Boom. That is nothing.
I forgot there was one more grunt blocking you between the rival and Giovanni.
Just one dedicated motherfucker.
He's...
I would have loved if he just talked like this pug just beat me up. Do you know this guy? just like the grunt just commented on Gary kicking his ass or something.
No, the game doesn't really acknowledge. This wasn't the gen where the characters really had character.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this guy's got a Marowak.
I mean, it's still just like little things like that where you can just read between the lines and... Well, maybe not read between
Well, like I said, Pokemon games didn't really start giving the characters character until like a little bit in Gen 3 and then Gen 4, I think.
God!
I don't think God's gonna help you here, Dilla. Especially because you keep interrupting him.
Well, if he wants to poison me at every turn, he can suck it.
Alright, I have beaten the Grunt, now I gotta go face Giovanni himself. Grunt didn't even get a hit off on me. That last Grunt, by the way, had a Cubo and a Marowak and a Drowsy. Just a heads up on that.
No, this guy is a bitch. I'm keeping this.
Oh, the Grunt before him, you mean?
Grunt before Giovanni has those three things I said.
Also, there was a full restore in the Safari Zone somewhere. I forgot to mention that.
Nice.
Well, that'll be nice when I eventually go to the Safari Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, that's not where my... It's not where my destination lies.
Oh, come on.
Zinc. I'm just gonna start from the top down, considering I was already on the 9th floor.
Well, Yeah, go up to 11th and wipe that guy out, because there's really nothing else up there, so that'll take you 2 seconds.
It's just Joey in disguise, I think, because he just has a Rattata.
Is that all he had?
No, he has more Pokemon, but it's like his lead is just a Rattata. It's funny.
Fighting Giovanni right now. His Nidorino was level 37. He's only got 4 Pokemon. That's a Nidoqueen.
You'd think a guy who had an operation at Mount Moon would have access to Moonstones to get that shit sorted out.
Well, he's got a Nidoqueen, so he found one at least.
Nidoqueen is not
Was
that
the
bad.
fifth?
If I'm not mistaken.
6th, okay.
I'm going to swap here. Tail Whip me, and I might as well intimidate the Nidoqueen.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah, the Nidoqueen is level
Down.
41. So it's actually higher than the rival's Pokemon. Only by 1 level,
So-
but still.
Debatably on par with Sabrina and Koga, then.
He might be a little less so. I don't remember what their levels are at exactly.
Oh, wait, I could have made to 7. I'm stupid.
Will Dragon Rage do enough? I don't know how much health and... Damn. Really? Double kick?
What, the Nidoqueen? Yeah, it learns it.
No, I know that, but it used a double kick on my Gyarados.
That's stupid.
Now,
Just a bit.
the AI were not very smart back in the day. Even still, they're not the smartest.
Hell, isn't that how Twitch Plays Pokemon was able to beat Lance? Is because since the AI uses moves of a type that is super effective, it just kept spamming Agility on Venomoth, which at that point in time was a psychic attack.
Yeah.
Well, it still is.
Wait,
But
is
I
it?
get what you mean.
Agility's still a psychic move.
What about that is psychic?
I don't know. I've always wondered that myself, and I'm never gonna get an answer.
Some sort of transporting yourself in? I don't know.
Alright,
Well,
and then...
maybe the description of it will help.
I'm always curious why Giovanni has a Kangaskhan. The only thing I can think of, this is something he poached personally.
It would have to be, yeah.
Well, while it doesn't say it for the Gens 1 and 2 games, for the 3rd generation, including Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, relaxes the body to sharply boost speed.
So it's kind of like meditation.
Yeah, it's a meditative thing. Is what
Okay,
it's
see
describing it
that?
as.
Yeah, under that context, it makes a little more sense.
Yeah, and it just keeps going into that the more you go through the generations. So yeah, it is a
2
pure
Mega Punches in a row. Stop.
Also, if you have the item fighter on, use it in this place. There's a bunch of hidden items all over the place.
Just
Any
never
good
stop using
one?
that thing.
I just picked something up, and I think it was a. What did I just pick up? That thing. I just did it, and it's like it was an HP up, is what I found.
Ah.
So yeah, arguably useful.
You really just
I
use
love
rage on me.
Magnemites.
I hit you with the counter.
Mm.
Wow, the rage was so weak that counter didn't kill it when it was in the red.
That's funny.
That's really sad.
Rage is such a bad move. I'm surprised it's like if they kept it, they didn't just give it a power up or something.
I think they removed it. I don't know actually. I'm fine if they did.
I don't know either.
It's one of those moves that I'm fine with it that they removed because it's just garbage. I've beaten Giovanni. That was
Well, it's
relatively
garbage,
easy.
but then they could just buff it like they would have done with Rapid Spin
Yeah,
like
it's-
twice now.
Yeah, but Rapid Spin like already had a practical use, which Rage really didn't.
Nah, they're too busy axing the good shit like Return and Signal Beam.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, this whole thing about Pokemon is, hey, we're all friends. We want to be good with our Pokemon. And this is a move that literally turns it into an offensive power. And you remove it.
Because you know what they said? They're very tired of the anime bullshit. Friendship is not power. we will not have the power of friendship in our game anymore. Which is actually, that
You know,
still
at this
doesn't work,
point-
because you can make them friendly and then they just survive hits. And get crits like crazy.
Like, that's also the point. It's like, you already made it an offensive power. Why just remove one of them? Like, why?
Because they're devoutly anti-consumerist. There's bulk up, finally.
Okay, Coffee, could you just stop hitting me with smokescreen for like 2 seconds? Thank you.
Just want to see something real quick. Nope.
No,
not-
you're just gonna keep doing that, aren't you?
I just want to see.
You know, I wonder if,
so I did beat.
Need a...
Okay. I just want to make sure I did the fighting gym. So I'm going to go head over to Sabrina's gym, since I'm here.
Fun.
Well, we'll see.
Don't you dare poison me.
Do I have anything I can really give Psychic? I could give it to Jim, actually. Because Hypno already
It
has
might actually... I was gonna say, it might do pretty good on Jim.
Well, he has Confusion
Sure.
already. And
Yeah. Psychic is nothing if not just a better confusion.
yeah, and I don't really have anything else that's going to be able to learn it. Well, I could do the Jinx. If I do that. Well, that's boring if we all have the same strat going on, so I'll give it to Jim.
I was gonna say, because Jinx doesn't learn any psychic moves naturally, I don't think.
Snorlax can also learn Psychic.
It might actually be time to lean off the Ed Boys for a minute.
Too much EXP?
They're at 39.
Maybe we'll Jim
Give
is
them a
33.
joke.
Which, considering I started this, they were 30. Not bad. Now it's time for Carmen to get some love.
So, oh, you know what? Hypno is honestly probably my best answer in this place.
Carbos, Rare Candy, and Ultra Ball. I don't even know if I need Pokeballs anymore, but I will still do it just for the event that I need it.
Take this gym too. I don't like teleporter gyms. I don't like teleporters.
I mean, it's better than randomly find a button, hope you get the next one.
Perhaps, but I'm still not happy about it. Okay, so the trainers in here are around 33. I'm assuming max around 35. Which, for the most part, I'm well above.
Hey, a nugget. Money
Sure.
I don't have to grind up.
I think my plan is beat these guys, then go on the 2 side routes and clear those out. And
And depending on how things go in Silphco, I might actually just skip the trainers in Sabrina's gym.
you clearly did more grinding than you needed to. I told you that we were going to do a lot of things in between.
Nah, I'm perfectly fine.
Hey, what did her Pokemon? Like 45?
I haven't got
Are
there
you
yet.
kidding me? That was
Most-
scary.
Most of this gym is probably going to come down to Hypno and Snorlax. Unfortunately, Jim doesn't have a bug move. Vileplume doesn't do good here at all.
That scared the hell out of me. This Weezing just self-destructed and nearly killed my Hypno.
Oh yeah, because self-destruct and explosion in this gen cut your defense in half.
Yeah, it's almost dead.
It's even
I'm
scary.
scared.
I think that stayed until... I don't remember when they removed that.
Probably 4th or 5th gen, I want to say.
That's what I think, but I don't remember exactly when. I know it was before it went 3D, so it was Gen 4 or 5.
Oh,
Right.
you little bitch.
You disabled my Shadow Ball. It's alright. Hypno uses his head.
You want to believe that self-destruct used to be 130 power?
Explosions, self-destruct are terrifying in these gens.
Well, they're terrifying In a Nuzlocke especially.
Not quite as terrifying as a Wobbuffet, though.
And yeah, it's fit. It's
Thankfully,
mostly
we shouldn't be
heavy
worried
power.
about any Wobbuffets.
Yet.
We're one generation away from that being a problem.
Okay, this fight is a bitch.
And I don't know the Gen 2 Elite Four well enough to know what their teams even have. So when that comes around, that'll be a problem for me.
Heal my Hypno, please, lady.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Nah, you set up a reflect, what a bitch.
You've got to be kidding me.
Reflect
Okay.
meant nothing.
I'm actually wondering what I'm more scared of, special threats or physical.
Depends on what you got out.
Yeah. I feel like most of the time, special is what you should be more afraid of.
Yeah, I think the special moves are just naturally scarier.
God, I forgot. I didn't really forget, but I didn't think about it until I just saw it now. That Shadow Ball has the chance to lower special defense, which is useless
Yes,
for Shadow Ball.
Yeah, I already ran into that a few times. Like, why? Why are you like this?
Why could this happen to you?
Well, I mean, it's not entirely useless if you plan on sending something else in later.
I mean,
Like a stat reduction. Like, a stat reduction is still a stat reduction.
Doesn't help my Hypno against a Slowpoke at all. Oh, that's right, the Reflect is still up too, so... Oh no, did you encore me into Headbutt? You son of a bitch. Oh, the Reflect wore off, and that Magical Leaf ain't doing nothing to me. That the Headbutt would have two-shot the Mr. Mime.
Son of a... Always the poison, always the poison.
I was gonna say, it sounds like Deadlock's having less than a good time.
Yeah, might want to buy a few antidotes for Koga's gym.
This is just annoying.
Or the Saffron store has full heals.
Yeah, I already have a bunch of full heals. This is still just aggravating.
The Encore is ended. I can Shadow Ball the Kadabra. Ah, Hypno. I like you as Pokemon. Still one of my favorites. Go heal real quick.
Healing.
Dun, ba-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. So how's it going over in the Silphco, boys?
Doing alright, clearing out the 8th floor currently.
Ironically, so I'm actually no, not ironic. I'm using the word wrong again. I know, but I am also on the 8th floor.
And see, I said I would. Congratulations, Deadlock.
You know what, Deadlock? It is ironic. Good for you.
I told him I would congratulate him when he realized he was using it wrong.
Alright, and back to the gym. I've cleared out 2 of the gym trainers. I'm gonna do a little switch training.
The worst part is like I know what I'm trying to say, but I just for some reason am not having the right word for it. There has to be a word for it. I just cannot.
Probably
think
the
of
word you're looking for, I just don't know what word it is. We're gonna do a tiny bit of switch training here. It's a little
Does the Peanut
dangerous.
Gallery always commenting on it want to chime in and say what the word is?
Well, the word that most people think when they use the word ironic incorrectly is just coincidentally.
You know what?
Like in that case, I said I was on the 8th floor.
Yeah, coincidentally, I would be on as well. Okay.
Yeah, coincidentally, so are you.
It's okay,
I just need to
Deadlock.
remember that word more.
Words' meanings change over time, so you know what? Maybe it is ironic.
I hate you. No, it's not.
But you're living in the past, Chris. You gotta move forward.
No.
The English language is already a hard enough language as it is. We don't need to make it more complicated by making new rules up every single part.
It's just more of a suggestion.
It's a bad one. You should feel bad for making it. No.
Nope.
Hey, found Bulk Up.
God,
do you got?
Hypno is just clearing Sabrina's gym with no problems.
Yeah, that does not surprise me. Everything's a special attacker, and you're a special wall.
Yeah, especially with Shadow Ball being a physical type and having leftovers
Yeah, it
on.
means you just melt other freaking...
Just everything. Just everything.
Yeah, you just melt everything.
The only thing
Okay, I
that
do
takes
not
a
want to be
little
against
bit is Mr.
Andrew.
Mime, and it only takes 2 hits. Right, ready to beat this guy. That's 3 down.
I'm gonna go ahead and save. I almost had a misclick.
Yeah, don't want that. So we're just about
Don't you
about to
dare
finish-
poison me.
We're just about to finish up, so wrap up your battles, which I just got myself in 1, but it's only got 1 Pokemon. So wrap up your battles,
Yeah.
and then we'll... Oh my god, level 38 Slowbro.
Sandshrew go down. Nope. Sandshrew still alive. Still alive.
I shall resist the temptation.
Yeah, Slowbros are thick.
One more
no,
Pokemon.
Withdraw.
At least my Snorlax and Nidoking are getting good EXP. Are you really just gonna defense curl on me?
They might.
Just patiently waiting.
Level 35, and I'm exiting the battle now.
Just finishing up. I just need to hit with 1 headbutt, and then we're good.
So glad I stopped when you told us to.
It took 2 seconds. You can learn a little patience. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Bye.